all off season, I've been saying it. I've been saying I thought Penn State would go 11-1, and I said that I thought they match up better with Ohio State than they do with Michigan. So who would I be, John, to sit here on Tuesday, October 17th and change my mind? It's not me. Now, if I really felt that Penn State was not capable of this, I absolutely would have changed my
Yeah, I
mind.
was going to say, if things had gone poorly the
Yeah, if
first
things
6
had
weeks,
gone
I think it would
sour,
be you to do that.
yeah, absolutely would have been me. I would have bailed on that in a hurry. But I really do believe that this is a Penn State team that we haven't seen it play its best football yet, but it's still playing really damn good football with what it's been doing. Yes, it's going to be tough playing at Ohio State. Yes, I do think it helps you that this game is at noon and not at night. Conversely, you got to play Michigan later in the year in Beaver Stadium at noon, so it evens out. But I am picking Penn State, and for the sake of consistency, so I don't mess this up, I've got Penn State 28, Ohio State 24. So, John, are we aligned? Because we have not talked
We
about our score
we are
predictions.
we are partially aligned. I don't think
Mm,
this is, and this is one thing I think I've been, you know, kind of against the grain with all week. I don't think this is going to be a high scoring game.
yeah.
I will go as far to say as I think 13-7 is more likely than like 35-31. I think these are two of the best defenses in the country. A quarterback on one side and Kyle McCord, who I don't think is playing up to the standard that Ohio State is used to. Quarterback in Drew Allar, who is capable of that, but we haven't seen it yet. But I think we both agree that we both think he can do that. Um, I we talked about this is we think it's a better team. We think that they match up better with Ohio State than most other programs do. It's just all lining up, right? Like
Yep.
the only aspect I think that doesn't line up is that it's on the road. And I just like I don't know if that's going to matter here. I'm taking Penn State to win 21-17. I think, like I said, this is going to be lower scoring. The over under I think was 46 and a half.
Yeah.
I kind of think that might come down a little more, but I do think it's going to be a lower scoring game. Uh, I just think Penn State's defense is too good at the end of the day. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if one of Ohio State's scores comes off of a turnover from the offense or something like that, just because, or a short field of some sort because of a long return. I just think this Penn State defense is too good to give up, 25 plus, 30 plus points in this game. And I think they're gonna announce their arrival, right? Like these defensive
Mhm.
ends. It's not just Adisa Isaac. It's not just Chop Robinson. It's also Denied Dennis Sutton. It's also Amin Vanover. It's also Zariah Fisher. Like this is a really deep defensive end group that is going to just wreak havoc all game. And so I think they're going to be the reason that Penn State wins. I think this is going to be, there's a world where this is honestly, I would say it's going to be like 21-10 that Ohio State scores late and tries to make it close and can't come back. But yeah, I think this is Penn State's chance. This is their golden opportunity, and if they don't take it and if they don't capitalize, then we'll be having a very different discussion Saturday after the game.
John, I think that sound we just heard was Penn State fans reaching for the Rolaids after you and I both picked them to win in Columbus. Gosh, I do think though, like I think we're onto something here. Again, we're around this team every day. We follow it closely, intently, and you see the strides that have been made, right? And I think so much of the play in the trenches is massively important in this game. But again, you got to go out and do it, right? You can have the better team on paper, but you got to go out, you got to do it. And oh, by the way, you got to do it on the road.